met Vsha on the way back from Panjim. She was walking in search of a taxi.
So
I stopped and asked her why she was leaving so soon.
you had to do that. You couldn't just drive on home.
She was upset, Vinny.
What about me, Akash? I'm upset too.
She told me about the talk you two guys had.
I didn't want to have that damn talk in the first place.
She told me about some of the things you said.
She told you? Why don't you ask me what I said?
Did you really say those things?
Say what things?
Did you say I couldn't leave Goa? That I couldn't step out of this house without your permission? That I couldn't go to Bombay if my friends needed me? Did you say that I was just a useless Goan beach bum who didn't want to work for a living?
That bitch.
She also said you were very rude and hostile.
Obviously I was hostile. This woman was my husband's lover. She's trying to take you away from me. What did you expect? I'm going to let her walk over me and do whatever she wants to.
Vinny, nobody is trying to take me away from you. I am not your private property. Nobody can just walk in here with a bag and take me away in it.
I didn't say that.
But you did say all those other things.
How can you even think that?
But did you or didn't you?
She's twisted everything. You don't believe me? Or do you believe her?
I don't know. You tell me.
What should I tell you?
What exactly did you say?
Look, Akash, this female comes all the way from Bombay just to talk to me. You really believe that?
Why not?
Because it's bullshit, that's why not.
But she did try to talk to you till you threw her out of your house.
Okay, she talked. More than anything else, she made me talk. She wanted to know everything about us. How we met, what our problems are. She just wanted to know everything.
Is that all?
And then she started saying the stuff about how she was determined to have you as a friend if she couldn't have you as a lover.
She said that?
Those weren't her exact words, but yes, that's what she meant.
So what did you say?
I said I didn't believe her.
Did she also say that I would need to go back to Bombay from time to time if some problem came up?
What problem, Akash?
That is not the issue here.
Then what is the issue?
The issue is that you committed me to a point of view that I don't believe in myself.
What point of view?
The point that I exist on this planet only for you and Ayush, and not for myself or my friends.
That's not what I said.
You said you wouldn't let me go back to Bombay again?
I said I wouldn't let you go, period.
So what does that mean?
It means I don't want to lose you.
You said that I didn't have a right to friends of my own, to my own life, that I couldn't go back to Bombay if my friends needed me, that I couldn't help them like they helped me. God damn it, Vsha put me up in a house when I was shot. How many people would do that?
I'd have done that.
That is different.
Why is it different?
Because this is friendship. You're my wife.
Did we stop being friends when we got married?
No, that's not it.
Then don't I have a right to your friendship too? When you got shot, you didn't call me for 3 days. How do you think that makes me feel?
Vinny, these friends are important.
Ayush and I aren't?
Of course you are. You know that.
Then make a choice. I want to settle this once and for all.
Settle what?
This tug of war.
Between whom, Vinny?
Between Ayush and me on one side, and all those friends on the other side.
You want me to choose?
Yes.
And what if I choose you?
Then you have nothing to do with them. Especially her.
You want me to pretend that I don't know these people?
But then, Akash, these friends of yours aren't normal friends. You all don't meet and go out drinking beer or something and talking about old times. You get shot, you get bombed, you get involved in police cases. And then you wake up every night tormented by these nightmares, which obviously has something to do with them. Look, Akash, I almost lost you once. When we had that fight on Ayush's 2nd birthday. And you disappeared for 5 days. And you disappeared again this time with your friends. I don't want to lose you, Akash.
Vinny, you don't understand.
What don't I understand?
The 5 of us, something really terrible happened to us a long time ago. Something that changed our lives.
What happened? Is it about your nightmares? Is that why you were shot at the guest house?
Yes.
And is that why your 4 friends, Vsha, Shama, Prithvi and Pawan, so important to you?
Yes.
She wanted to know what you told me about them. Is it really that important?
Well, it changed my life. Our lives. In some ways, it took away our innocence. Like some rite of passage.
And now it's back to haunt you.
Yes.
God. And all these years that we were married, you never said a word about it.
I guess I thought it was over.
But it isn't.
No. It's come back to haunt us and probably destroy us.
You're exaggerating.
I wish I was.
But what could you have done 13 years ago that could destroy you now? Something so terrible that you kept hidden even from me?
It was a mistake. We never meant it to happen.
What, Akash? What happened?
There was this guy at MII. His name was Jonathan Parker.
Go on, Akash.
Mom, lunch.
Akash.
Mom, I'm hungry.
I'll just serve him his lunch.
You know you can't. You promised.
You've come back?
I came back because I was scared something like this would happen.
Like what?
Like you're telling Vinita everything.
Why can't I tell Vinita everything?
Do you have to ask?
It's that promise, right? Not to tell anybody anything about this. Never to talk about it unless it's between the five of us.
I'm glad you remembered.
That promise was taken a long time ago.
That promise was meant to last a lifetime.
But so many things have changed since then.
What happens now can't change what happened then, Akash.
She's my wife.
Our promise was cut and dried. We were to tell nobody. Not parents, not family, not loved ones, nobody.
I owe it to her.
You owe it to us to stick to your word.
Well, if you hadn't come here and created this mess, I wouldn't have had to tell her anything anyway.
I came back because I had to find out if you remembered.
How could I forget?
I don't know, Akash. You've drifted away. With the others, I feel that the old bonds are still there. That the chains that held us together are unbroken. But with you,
Give me a break.
I wish I could. Do you know what's happening in Bombay? The whole world is falling apart again. Do you realize something, Akash?
What?
Ever since I've come here, you haven't asked about the others even once. You haven't bothered to find out what's happening in Bombay after you left.
I've been too busy.
Well, we've been busy too, fighting for our lives. Akash, the nightmare is back. It's not over. And we're scared.
So what do you want me to do about it?
I want you to come back and tell us what to do.
But why me? Why is it always me who has to do something?
You started the whole thing to begin with.
I started this?
Yes,
And how did I start this?
by being jealous of Jonathan.
Well, I had good reason to be, didn't I?
What do you mean?
You were the one who was always carrying on with him.
I was carrying on with him? Did you say I was carrying on with Jonathan Parker?
Listen, that is how it happened. You started all this, and you know damn well I'm right.
Who started what? What are you talking about, Akash?
Akash, remember your promise.
Akash, what is the secret that you've shared with Vsha for so many years, but you can't tell me, your own wife?
Yes,
Is it done?
I ordered it done tonight.
But is it done?
I was to meet him, and I was supposed to pay him after that.
And?
The swine never turned up. He just didn't turn up.
So it isn't done.
No, probably he forgot that we were to meet tonight or something. He got held up somewhere.
Are you trying to joke with me?
Look, he must have done it. I agreed to pay him double.
You should have stayed and made sure he did it.
I'm doing all I can, all right? In any case, this thing has gone too far. I didn't know that I'll have to bargain with so much of time in this. Okay, I'm a businessman. I mean, I'm not a mafia don or something.
You know, Piyush, if you ran your business as inefficiently as this, you would be out on the streets by now.
If you hadn't messed up 13 years ago, probably all of this would have not been necessary.
I can see you're upset. We shall talk tomorrow. In Delhi.
Look, I am not coming to Delhi, all right?
Yes, you are. Unless you want me to revoke our agreement on the Darshan Power project. Same place, tomorrow morning at 9:30. Take the first flight.
Damn! Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me stay, Vinita.
I had no choice.
Dad, you promised me you'll tell me a story.
I know I did, didn't I? But I'm just talking to Vsha auntie and mummy now.
And always talking.
Can I come after we finish talking?
Can't you come now?
Just a few minutes, please. Please.
Mom.
Come. I'll tell you a story. Come. Any case, your dad's halfway back in Bombay.
I feel like such a rat.
Because you couldn't tell him his story?
I just can't seem to do anything right by Vinita and Irish. I just don't know where I'm going anymore.
I'm sorry. I've come at a really bad time
So why did you come? I mean, really?
to talk to Vinita.
About what? And don't give me some spiel about women's talk. I know that whatever you had to talk about concerns me.
Arrogant? Only like a man can be. What made you think that it concerned you at all?
So then what was it about?
The prices of real estate in Goa.
What?
I wanted to know how Vinita felt about you.
You came all the way to Goa to find out how Vinita felt about me?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. What?
I don't believe you.
Why not?
How does it concern you whether my wife is insanely in love with me or doesn't give a damn?
It matters to me a great deal.
Damn it, Vsha.
What?
You must be out of your mind, that's what.
Must I?
I thought we had settled this in Bombay.
What is this, Akash? An affair?
How can it be an affair? We haven't even touched each other. I just thought I made it clear to you that I can't just throw away my marriage like this.
Then, whatever this is, this non-affair, shall we call it, it's not settled yet.
Why not?
Because I still love you. And it's never going to be settled.
And what am I supposed to say to that? What can I say? The reason I supported you when you came here today was because I thought you came to talk for a different reason.
What reason?
You know, the problem.
The Jonathan Parker problem?
Yes, the Jonathan Parker problem.
Actually, Akash, that was part of the reason. Because without you, we just can't hold together. The minute you left, each one went off in a different direction. We need you, Akash. We need you to hold us together so that we can sort out this problem once and for all.
Okay, I can understand that. I'm sick of sitting here anyways, wondering what's going to happen next. Who's going to die? Where the next bullet is going to come from.
Then come with me to Bombay. Let's leave tomorrow morning.
But that is the problem.
What problem?
If it had been Prithvi, Pavan, even Shama, or anybody else who came here to tell me come back to Bombay, I would have said, okay, sure, let's go. But it had to be you.
So what if it's me?
If I go back to Bombay with you today, I'll be giving you the message that I still care about you.
And I shouldn't be hoping?
I don't want to answer that.
Then answer this. Akash, I know you still love me. I know it.
Akash.
She's gone.
Vsha? When? Dear Vinita and Akash, I'm probably the worst house guest you've ever had, so it won't be a great loss if I step out at the crack of dawn. Or is it just a false dawn? I can't tell. If either of you need me, you know where to contact me. Try not to hate me too much. Love, Vsha.
Oh, Akash, how can it be so wrong when it feels so right? I've played this scene in so many of my films. A woman in love. And yet the only time in my entire life when it feels real is when I'm with you.
This isn't a film, Vsha.
And the tears I'm holding back aren't glycerine either.
I think you should get a hold on yourself and realize what you're saying.
What am I saying?
You're standing here in this house, my wife's house, with Vinita and Ayush in the next room, and you're trying to woo me.
Do I need to woo you, Akash?
No.
Why don't you admit that you still love me? Face it, Akash. The only thing that put a wedge between us was my friendship with Jonathan. That's why you went through with that harebrained scheme. That's why you were so devastated when he died. You were insanely jealous of him because you thought I was attracted to him.
Attracted? You're calling it attracted? You were obsessed by him. You were talking about wooing somebody. You wouldn't have to be wooed by Jonathan Parker. You would have melted in his arms like wax.
How can you be so angry because of my friendship with Jonathan?
Yes, God damn it. I was angry. I was insanely possessive about you. I couldn't stand the sight of that slimy bastard putting his arms around you and pretending to be friends. I wanted him to die. That's how much I hated him.
That's why you turned against me after he died?
Yes.
Because you held me responsible for what happened? That's why you left me. Not because you didn't love me anymore, but because of Jonathan bloody Parker?
Yes. And that's why I'm still angry with you. Because I know I'll never love anybody as much as I love you. And you killed my love. You crushed it to death the minute you let Jonathan Parker into your life. You want to know the truth? This is the truth. I love you. I love you more than any man could ever love a woman, if that's possible. But I also hate you. I hate you for what you caused to happen. God, how I hate you.
What happened? I heard voices. He does that only when he's very angry. What did you say to him to make him so angry?
All I have to say, Vinita, is you don't have to worry about losing your husband to